This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
Welcome to DBL. We've got a very special show for you today. We're taking a look back at some of our favorite and funniest moments. We all know how much Jeff loves the Biebs. Yes, he does.
Biebs.
And apparently,
I'm not scared of it.
It runs in the family. You've got to see this super cute moment when a Justin Bieber song caught Jeff's son's attention. Enjoy.
Jeff, if you found out that your two sons could sing, would we have a Schro Bros in our future?
Schro Bros!
Dude, it was my dream to be in a boy band, and you know I'll be the momager. We need to come up with a dadager, but you better believe I want to be in a man band.
Oh my God, he's gonna be like Kris Jenner, you guys. No. By the way, Jeff, Justin Bieber, what was really cool, he did tackle the economic realities of the pandemic in his new video. The video shows Justin as a laid-off oil worker who's taken in by an army soldier played by actor Wilmer Valderrama from that 70s show. Now, his girlfriend is played by one-time Bieber superfan and singer Ryan Destiny. Okay, so Jeff, yes, we had, oh my God,
the lead singer of the Schro Bros.
Lawson, how are you, my love?
We got the future little Biebs right here. Say hi, buddy. Hi. Right on cue. We were talking about Biebs, and he just knew, and he came up.
Lawson, did you hear the song? Was Lawson jamming out to the Bieber song?
Last night I was playing it, and then we had to go to bed, and he's like, Dad, can we play more songs? So I played it a couple times last night. Listen, let's be honest. Okay, buddy, sorry, you could go. You good, buddy? I'm telling you, that song's amazing. I think the message that it sends amazing. The diversity in that song's amazing. Chance the rapper's amazing. What's not to like about it?
Oh my gosh, Bieber Schmieber, let's talk about Lawson.
About Lawson, you know what's funny about that? So when I was doing the show from home, he started to figure out, Sharon could vouch for this, he, like, if I went to get like a coffee or something during break, he'd peek around the corner and stare right into like, to the iPad and be like, really? Yeah, and Sharon's like, Lawson's in the iPad, so he knows when I do the show only an hour a day, Daddy needs to work, and now he sneaks down for the show because he wants to secretly be on camera.
So
That's
cute.
cool. That's how it starts. That little seed is planted. We're going to see him on TV in 20 years.
But
I don't
know if I want him getting in young like that. I don't know if I would allow that.
I hear he's the most adorable kid. I love Lawson and Layton. Like,
listen,
you got one. And
your kids are beautiful too. They're beautiful when they're little. Then they grow up into jerks.
Well, with that in mind, up next, keeping with this whole Justin Bieber thing, which I know Jeff is eating up, check out this next clip. We have a special treat for my man Jeff, a new song by the Biebs for him to review, but it doesn't quite go as planned, as usual. Take a look.
We got a treat for you.
Oh, I already ate my treat this morning.
What does that mean?
Because I know it's coming up.
Oh, you already listened?
I was playing into it.
No, so you already know about this treat?
It seems like he ate one this morning.
I ate it this morning.
So we'll see if he knows about this treat or not. Justin Bieber is giving everyone...
Sam, don't
2 more
say
days
that.
of being preempted.
Justin Bieber is giving
snack.
everyone a Valentine's Day present. His 5th studio album called Changes drops on February 14th. That's the same day tickets for his tour go on sale for the general public. He also dropped a new single this morning. So Jeff, have you heard it yet? Called Get Me?
I ate my treat this morning.
He really did? You're on top
He's
of it.
a real fan.
Okay, we get to judge. Ready? Get Me.
Oh, you don't compare, don't fit in with them, do you get me? Judging by the way you open up, you get me.
Ooh, all right. Oh!
Hard no.
You just heard a snippet of it.
Dude, that sounds boring.
Why don't you wait till you're on camera before you start making noises?
Sorry, I don't look at myself on the camera all day like you.
Well, I believe Sam said, hey, Jeff, we got a story for you. And we were just talking back and forth, and you just jump in with, not even on camera.
I'm sorry.
So Tori doesn't
Next time we do
like
a
it.
thing about Thomas Jefferson, I'm just going to be like,
Okay.
So Tori gave it 2 thumbs down. Sorry. You heard it this morning. I'm sure you've heard it many times.
That's who Jeff associates with Tori is Thomas Jefferson.
That's accurate. That's quite accurate.
It's accurate.
Okay, so do you give it a 2 thumbs up?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Hey, listen, Yummy was great. A lot of people made fun of it, and that song's awesome, okay? This isn't the best. Maybe that's to grow on me a little bit. But what do you think? You were a music critic major in college, weren't you?
I'm just letting you know that sounds like it sounds like a loop of 30 seconds of a song on autotune over and over and over again.
You
it doesn't
heard
interest
5
me.
seconds of it.
I understand that, but I've also heard people talk that it's not a great song. It's just on and on and on and on and on.
You heard people talk, so you didn't listen to it yet?
I heard that, and I heard the reviews, and it wasn't great. So I went like this. What is wrong
You heard
with you?
5 seconds of the song, and you...
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't have my treat this morning.
We got another.
Listen, before that, I do want to say one thing that's really awesome, because I don't know if you guys remember, I was complaining about how Vivid Seats took all the tickets. And now they're going to go on sale on Valentine's Day to the general public. So there's still people like
not
fans
inflated,
like me,
not inflated
right,
pricing.
that could get face value tickets. So I'm very happy about that. I swear,
So
listen,
good.
I grew up with all brothers. I grew up with all, like, the youngest of all the siblings. This is how me and my friends talk. This is how me and my cousins talk. And then when me and you, or me and Tori get into it, you guys are like my sisters.
I love it.
So people are like, I can't believe you guys are like my sisters, and we get each other's skin, but we love each other at the end of the day.
Yeah. I think your sense of humor, it makes me laugh, and that's authentic. Every time that I'm cracking up, there's something about your sense of humor that I think is just out of this world funny.
I mean, it's taken till, it's almost been 4 years now where I'm starting to not get the tweets like, you and Sam are so, don't be mad at Sam, or what's wrong with you and Jeff? It's like people get it now. This is how we talk, like when you're really comfortable with somebody. So I think it's cool.
It really is family, because we can talk to each other like that without having lawsuits involved, like other shows.
It really is authentic.
That was a knock on other daytime TV shows. Tune into DBL. All right, this next clip comes from a story about a hotel shutting down all of its amenities, including the pool, all because they're hosting Justin Bieber's wedding. So how far will I go to sneak into a wedding? Well, this next clip proves I could go pretty far. Let's take a look. First of all, I would sleep in my car before I paid $1,000 for a hotel. Just out of principle alone. Get real. And I mean, who uses the amenities, to be quite honest with you?
I do.
Really? Okay, well, I don't.
You don't go to the pool?
I pretend like I'm going to work out on vacation. I don't even know what the inside of those gyms look like.
You go to the pool. You go to the pool.
I have a pool.
I know, but if you were in Vegas, you wouldn't do a pool day, Jeff?
That's different.
That is different.
No, it isn't.
Here's the thing. I might trade off just to know that Biebs is getting married to my hotel, and I might wander down to the party and maybe party with the Biebs. That's a good trade-off.
That's not going to happen. They have security. That ain't going to happen.
I'm pretty slippery.
This is Jeff Schroeder.
Slippery? Because you were at the pool all
Used
day.
to call me Slippery Pete because I was all lubed up.
Whoa. Whoa.
You had me until there.
Whoa.
It's Friday. You like it.
Sam, can I?
You can give him a half spin.
Half spin.
There you go. There you go. Did you give yourself a toot-toot?
What?
Did you give yourself a toot-toot?
No, I had an itch.
I thought you gave yourself like a choo-choo.
But everyone else is thinking about me all lubed up.
Okay. All right.
I think we got to the bottom of that one.
Yeah, we got a lot of usage out of that one, Jeff. Wow.
That sandwich tastes a little bit better, doesn't it?
What?
What a fun
Because of the
show.
lube?
You're eating something right now.
I know. I've got a sandwich because I'm starving, but nobody can see
But
it.
you were thinking about me poolside, and you took a nice bite of it.
I don't like how Sam said no one can see it. I said feel free to eat it and own it on TV. We've been shooting for a while.
I'm hungry.
But like people
I'm
can see
breastfeeding.
it. Yes. Okay.
I know, but when you're breastfeeding, you have to keep up with your nutrition.
Okay.
And you get really, really hungry when your milk drops.
And the doctor says to keep a gigantic silver wrapper in front of you on TV as well.
Because my food's
Or you
in
could
here.
just move that.
What is it? I'm curious.
Oh, this is a garden wrap and then a green juice. Got to keep it nice and healthy for Mr. Miles.
There you go.
Coming up on DBL, a viral video that captured the world's attention. How one teacher in Africa is doing everything he can to give his students a world-class ballet experience. Plus, drag queen and trans activist Miss Peppermint is here with the inside scoop on RuPaul's Drag Race. That's all coming up right after the break. everyone. I'm Sam Shocker. The way I would describe myself as a host of DBL, well, my co-hosts call me like the mom, so I guess I'm kind of like the team mom.
Happy Mother's Day, Sam.
Oh, Mama Bear! Being a working mother is something that's very near and dear to my heart. I have such respect to all mothers out there, and that I love animals. I will advocate for animals till the day I die. The connection that we have built with the viewer, you feel like family. You share things that you are going through with us, and I felt comfortable sharing a really dark time in my life with you. I'm going through it.
I know.
I'm proud that we are inclusive. I'm proud that we have conversations about social injustices. Yes, we always have fun on this show, but at the end of the day, I feel like that we're making a difference. We really do provide a voice for the voiceless, and I'm so grateful for that. Welcome back to DBL. On this very special day, we're taking a look back at some of our best and most uplifting moments on the show, including this story about a Nigerian ballet academy with a unique dance style. The story brought Tori to tears. Check it out in this encore edition of DBL Spotlight.
Look at this. Oh! Bravo! Well, this is a very exciting day for me on DBL. Joining me all the way from Nigeria is Daniel and his entire ballet class. Hello, everyone. Bawani. Hello. Daniel, oh, you guys are so cute. Tell us about your amazing students.
Thank you very much. Presently, I have like 12 students in our academy from the ages of 7 through to 19. We've been training for 2.5 years.
Wow, unbelievable. Anthony, when I saw your dancing video, I was moved to tears. And so far, the video has been viewed more than 24 million times, which means you're kind of a big deal. What do you love most about doing ballet?
What I love most about doing ballet is the disciplines that we take and the schoolwork we do. We revise them when we come for ballet.
All right, Daniel, you originally didn't want to post the video. Can you tell us why?
I originally didn't want to post the video because I didn't want to pick a very bad picture of Africa being very poor and they wanted to just keep that part just for our own view. But then with inspiration from my friends and my partners were like, Daniel, just show how it is really with you guys. I just said, okay, let's do it. And I just posted it. And the story is what we're hearing today. This is the dream of every dance teacher, especially for someone who's actually a struggling dance teacher in this kind of environment. For me to actually see that Beryl Davis and Taraji and the rest of them actually posted our video shows that our work is being noticed internationally and are being supported. So that alone is just very overwhelming. It's a very surreal experience for me.
I can imagine. Now, I've got to know personally, why ballet and how has it shaped your life, Daniel? Tell us about that.
I love ballet since when I was in year 9, and ballet is not the regular kind of dance we do here in Africa or here in Nigeria, to be precise. As a Nigerian, you should do something that is decent. They think ballet is too Western with a very bad culture, but then we're actually just telling them that you don't need to be having that negative picture in your head about ballet. So that was why I was able to go into ballet, and I discovered that ballet is not just about the dance. It shows a lot of discipline and dedication. In fact, ballet can help enhance a child's growth. That's why I really wanted ballet aside every other dances I was able to see.
Yeah, and Daniel, to be honest, ballet always seems sort of like a rich kind of person's dance, right? And to bring it to the everyday child is just a blessing. Is that how you see it as well?
Exactly. Ballet is, it's very, ballet costumes are expensive.
Yeah.
The ties are expensive. Shoes are expensive. You need to keep on changing shoes and keep on changing ties because once the ties get turned, you can't obviously be comfortable in wearing that. So I remember when we started, we can use one tie for a very, very long time, for like almost 1 year. And for us here that are from low income, families, it's very, very expensive.
For more information, check out Leap of Dance Academy on Facebook or Instagram. Coming up on DBL, she's a pioneering trans activist and star from RuPaul's Drag Race. We sit down with Miss Peppermint next.
Welcome back to DBL. She's a musician, actress, and trans activist. She also was on the hit show RuPaul's Drag Race. Her name is Miss Peppermint, and she's bound to find a place in your heart. Earlier, Tori spoke with her in this encore edition of DBL Spotlight.
The multi-talented actress, singer, songwriter, activist, and drag queen, Miss Peppermint. Thank you so much for joining us on DBL. For those who are not yet familiar with you, you were the very first trans woman to originate a role on Broadway in Head Over Heels in 2018.
You know the world complex and why to be temperamentally tranquilized.
Tell me about that experience.
It was amazing. It was a musical that was inspired by the Go-Go's, and I had the opportunity to audition. I went in, I nailed it. I'm really thankful and grateful for the opportunity. Maybe I'll be back on the stage someday.
I was trained classically and went into this. You were trained classically, and people didn't really believe in you. Is that right? Tell me kind of a little bit about that background, how you kind of had to fight for yourself to be a pioneer.
Yeah, you know, all my life I've always been a queer child, but when I went to school and was working on my degree in musical theater performance, which I have, I was confronted by a lot of teachers who would basically tell me, "You are just too queer. You're never gonna work on Broadway, and there's literally no roles written for trans women or people like you." And so,
and look at you now. My God, good for you.
Darling.
Let's talk. Yes, please, with the fan and everything. I want to get into Drag Race. You were season 9 runner-up.
Spicy, red hot chocolatey. I'm minty fresh, but it ain't for free.
What has that experience meant to you? And do you have any sort of funny behind-the-scenes story?
Doing reality TV shows, unlike anything else, you cannot prepare for it. And so when I got there, I was quite surprised to find out that you were not allowed to talk to each other. You don't have a name, you have a number. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
One day, they left me behind and forgot that I wasn't there. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm one of the 13 people on your TV show. And that was a whole big thing. Somebody got fired. I was like terrified. I was like, RuPaul's trying to sabotage my game. Like I had this whole thing going on. But obviously I made it to the end, and it's something that I'm very grateful for.
You have a new album, A Girl Like Me. I want to know about this album and what is it? Why is it so personal to you?
You don't want nobody seeing me with you.
The songs are all about, you know, my boobies and putting money in them and feeling fun and looking cute and working the runway and look at my shoes. And all those things are very real to me. But while I was having my Broadway experience, I was in a relationship, and it was the best relationship I'd ever had up to the point it lasted about a year. And then basically decided to put that story to music.
Wow.
The whole theme across the whole project is letters to my lovers.
Wow.
And really good, reads them the riot act.
Oh, yes. I gotta be honest, breakup albums are like my thing. Like, I'm like Taylor Swift crying in the shower. Like, I can't wait to listen to this. This is right up my alley. I do want to get to some of your activism. Even with this pandemic, murders of transgender people in 2020 has already surpassed the total for last year. And that's just in 7 months. We talk about it a lot on the show. Why does this continue to be such a deadly problem for trans people? What is your take on all of this?
I mean, and the short answer is it's just plain discrimination. But I think that people do not understand that the people that are murdering many of these individual stories, it's at the hands of our boyfriends, our lovers, intimate partner violence. And it's not because our partners are just don't like us at all and want to kill us. It's that our partners would rather kill us than have anyone else know that they are with a trans person. That's the ticket. They do like us a lot, but what they hold at a higher regard is what other men think of them. And I think it's really important that we focus on and destigmatize those types of relationships and really open it up. And when we can break that down, I'm speaking to everyone who's not trans, because the problem with the murder of trans people is not trans people, it's everyone else. And I think that's really important.
I consider myself progressive, I consider myself well-rounded, and I've never seen it from that angle. The shame of that, which is coming from other stereotypes, is what's causing the violence. It's so fascinating and so important that you brought that up. Thank you so much for joining us on DBL and for really giving us a different perspective. That's why representation matters, so we can actually hear from people like you and learn. Everyone go and pick up Miss Peppermint's new album, A Girl Like Me. It is out now.
Miss Peppermint. We'll be right back.
Cobb. My hair is 100% authentically me, and so are my opinions. I am from Chicago, Illinois, and that's where my career started. My role on the panel is the voice of reason. If sometimes you want to be questionably unreasonable.
It's part of growing up.
Get him, girl.
And this is part of it.
Growing up, Al, is part of growing up. It's super disrespectful.
Revealing my natural hair on live TV was one of the most liberating things I've ever done.
Let me tell you, I would have been in the salon a long time ago if I knew it got a standing ovation.
And as a result, I know that that's affected a lot of other women who want to be their most authentic self. And I carry that with me every day. DBL is unapologetic. DBL is organic. DBL is fearless. DBL is you.
DBL, before we go, we wanted to leave you with one more funny moment. This is Al and his very real thoughts about rats. Enjoy.
But what's really spreading are coronavirus memes on TikTok. And now is your chance to become
Now we're talking.
the internet hero. Some breaking news that we can't stop watching, to be honest. Like this little guy who is teaching people how to stay healthy during the outbreaks. I was going to make fun of this, but I love it.
Look at that. They
He's
set
so
up a little.
How did they get the little?
Look how tiny that little
Is
guy
that a mouse or a baby rat?
I think it's a hamster.
I think it's a gerbil.
Oh, well, hamsters are rats.
Yeah.
They're just small rats.
Let us know if you're a hamster.
A raccoon's a big rat. They're all rats.
You never had a
bats
pet
or
hamster?
sky rats.
You never had a pet hamster when you were little?
Yeah, it's still a rat.
You don't have a pet rat.
It's a rat. Everything's a rat. A bat is a rat. A raccoon is a rat. A pigeon is a sky rat. They're all rats.
Sky rat.
It's just some are cuter than others.
Okay. Or you can
Mickey Mouse is a rat.
Oh my gosh. Don't take Mickey away.
Ratatouille is a rat.
Well, yeah, that one is self-explanatory.
No.
His whole family is rats.
Ratatouille?
Yeah. I loved Ratatouille.
Mickey Mouse is not a rat.
Mickey Mouse is a cute rat.
It's a mouse.
They're all rats. Porcupine.
I found a mole recently in our backyard.
That's a rat that digs.
It ended up being a rat. I took it to a society. I took it to because it wasn't doing well. It was wobbly. And
How do you know it was wobbly?
I don't think moles gallop.
Well, it was very wobbly. So took it to a center to help it get care, and they called me and they were like, "Yo, this is a rat. We don't care for
They're like,
rats.
we threw your pet
Bye,
away."
guys."